everybody, and welcome to another episode of Disney Done Differently. And today, as we get so close to October 1st for the countdown of the Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary, can't wait, getting so excited. Some of you know that I will be in EPCOT for October 1st. I'm loving to see on social media some of the people that I know are actually arriving there now, getting ready to start off the festivities. You got the Happily Ever After ending, and then we're going to get the new Enchantment show and Harmonious. And where do you go if you want something good and quick in Epcot? Well, I didn't think it was going to be great, but it turned out it was very good. And I'm talking about America, spread your golden wing. I probably lost everybody from watching right now. But Regal Eagle Smokehouse, located in the American Pavilion. Outstanding. They got the barbecue chicken, beans, a watermelon salad, beautiful cornbread, brisket, but ribs. They're ribs. Well, today, we'll make them a little differently. Let's go. Okay, so with our ribs, just going to take off a little bit of this fat. It's not necessary. We want all this good flavor to be in our ribs. This is the meat side up, and this is the part we have to look into. So you want to check, you want to make sure you don't have any charred bones sticking out, like we have one right here. And you can just cut that piece off. You don't need that. But what we need to do is take off this. This is considered the membrane or the silver skin. I was fortunate enough, out of all the years that I've worked in different restaurants, just recently, an amazing person and even better barbecue pro, she showed me, she's been showing people for years, but I've only seen it recently, the easiest way to do this. Take the ribs and hold them in your hand so that they actually form tension right in here. And you want to just get paper towel, and you want to just get right inside that membrane. And by forcing the paper towel underneath, you're going to cause the separation of the membrane. And when you feel like you're pretty much in far enough, start to pull away, and it should come off in one beautiful piece. Is it gonna always? No. Okay. We're now ready for the seasoning of the ribs. But first, what I have here, apple juice. Just traditional apple juice. I have some yellow mustard. I'm going to add that to my apple juice. And some Worcestershire. That's going to give that great like blended spices flavor that I kind of like. And it's easier just to give this a quick whisk. Probably have too much apple juice in here. You don't need that much. But from there, just gonna take it, and this is you're gonna put this all over your ribs. What this is gonna do is actually let the spices that we're gonna add adhere to the ribs. Now, I have my grill going at 225 degrees. For anybody that wants to do this in their oven, you can do the same exact recipe, and I would probably have your oven at 275 degrees at this point, preheated. So we're going to flip this over. Okay, now we're going to add our spices. In my spices, I have smoked paprika, brown sugar, salt, cumin. I actually have red pepper flakes in here. and it's nothing. It's really, the base is brown sugar. When you're doing your ribs, you got to go big or go home. Let me know how you guys do your ribs. George, I'm going to call you out. I'm probably going to tag you on Facebook because I know you have that smoker. When we met in at EPCOT that first day, I think all we did was talk about food, which was wonderful. And just put that on there. Make sure you have full coverage. And give this a flip. I like to hit this one more last time, just because it was sitting and making contact with the tray. And let's see. Oh, you can smell the paprika. You really want to rub it into there. Look at how the color changes. Make sure you get the sides. You eat the sides, so season the sides. Alright, at this point, I'm going to let these sit for about 10-15 minutes. I really want them to try to get in the rub to just get into that meat. Like I said, I'm waiting for my grill to heat up to 225 minutes, and then we'll go out there and place them on. Alright, my grill is now at 225 degrees. I'm going to take those ribs. I'm going to put them meat side down right onto the grill. We'll be back. Okay, so it's been approximately 2 hours. The internal temperature on the ribs is 185, and now we're going to wrap our ribs. So all I have is heavy duty foil laid down, and I'm going to put that right in the center. I have 2 pieces, but if you feel that you can do it with one, by all means do it with one. And now I'm going to take brown sugar. Actually, I'm going to lift this guy. Put brown sugar right down on the bottom. Meat side down. And some brown sugar across the top. At this point, folks, you could add whatever you'd like. Honey, I'm adding peach preserves because fruit and the pork, I think, work together. So I just have some peach jelly. I actually just heated this up just a touch, just so it's more pliable to come out with the spoon for the video. We're going to add apple juice. Again, from the professional, the best of the best, was taught to bring them up together. Okay, evenly. Bring it over to one side like that. And you want to fold nice and even. We're going to fold that over once. I'm going to fold that again. And the third time. So now that's nice and even. And then for the end, nice wide fold to lock in everything here. And then for this part, it becomes like a funnel, right? Little opening in there. And we're just going to take our apple juice and you're going to pour it right in there. And then from here, again, wide fold. By doing the wide fold, we'll be able to open up this package. There'll be no leakage. and we could go from there. I'm gonna put this in back in. I'm gonna crank up the heat on the grill, and this is gonna go in for another 2 hours, and then we'll be right back. All right, so now come. We're gonna unwrap these. Maybe you want to unfold them the proper way. Remember, there's liquid in here and sugar. And that's what you want to see. Look at that, folks. Let's see. In a second. I'll pull this off onto here. Okay, I'm going to pull this off right onto here. Put this to the side for a second. Remember, you still have all that juice inside of that. You want to be careful. Sugar, hot sugar. Alright, look at that. Mahogany color, beautiful. You're starting to see the shrinkage on the bones. Just going to take a simple barbecue sauce. Really get into there. Alright, here we go. Look at these ribs, folks. I mean, I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. They look like they're just about to fall right off the bone. Normally I cut them on the back. I'm not going to flip them over right now. I can see where the bones are, so I'm not so concerned with that. And I really can tell that I don't have to work too hard to get what actually I want out of these. Prime example, meat's falling right off the bone, but look at that. Look at that succulent rib. Put that guy right there. Got a double bone guy here. To me, this is perfection of ribs. There's only one thing that I would add to it. So you have your ribs, little garlic bread, Texas toast goes well with it. And if you'd like, if you're that person, you could hit it with a little bit more barbecue sauce, or we could just pour a little bit right there. And that's a great dish. I mean, well, this one I'm looking forward to eating right away. Alright, so moment of truth. Ribs. Regal Eagle Smokehouse. You saw what we did. Really wasn't that much. Take the membrane off. Just got to have time. We started off with what? Apple juice, mustard, and Worcestershire. Coated that, then hit it with the seasonings with paprika and garlic powder and brown sugar. Cooked that for 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Then put it into the foil once it hit 185 degrees, and then hit it with more brown sugar. I used the peach preserve, and then we filled it up with the apple juice. Back on for 2 hours, and then the last hour we hit it with our barbecue sauce. And I mean, folks, you could see the meat is, it's almost ready to fall right off this bone. This is going to be a fun one. Oh. Absolutely enjoyable. I love ribs. Easy, fun, sticky, a little bit of heat. Bone, completely clean. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, tell your friends. Till next time.